So what was the situation? I saw the joke you did online that like got canceled and you got sued. I'm just trying to think of what was the transition to. I mean, moving to America is not something you just like, oh, I'll just move to another country and start my career over. It's kind of like, what was the point in your career in Brazil to where you were like, I got to switch it up, or I'm going to go take this huge chance and start over in this new country known for comedy? Like, what was the
Well, I feel, Joel, I feel like there's a few motivations for me to try to do it in another country. First of all, I was always a guy trying to hang with high level in everything I was doing. So I remember when I was playing basketball, I wanted to play NCAA. I always trying to aim for the stars.
Right.
That's what you want to do. If you're playing basketball in Guatemala, your dream is to play in the NBA. Even if you're in the bench of the Minnesota Timberwolves, you want to be there. So you dream about being there. But I was always active on trying to pursue that. So I actually came here to play and study. So it was always a dream in the back of my mind. Like, I would love to see how I would, am I going to be able to actually have a career or step on stage and do well in New York and stuff. So I was always curious about that. But it was never something that was possible or real because I was doing so many different things in Brazil. It was like a very distant dream for me. Then I had a career in Brazil. I was able to build a career for myself, made a little bit of money, enough for me to be comfortable, was a little tired of the whole controversies and backlash with jokes and having to explain myself all the time, and I didn't want to be afraid of being creative because this is a trap that we all have to run away from. Like, when people start to look at you and see everything you're doing, you start to be a little more careful. And the good thing about what we do is that we have control and we can say whatever we want. And we don't necessarily have to say the most horrific shit, but I want to be the one who's going to choose what I'm going to say or not, I'm not saying that people are like not allowing me to say stuff there, but it was causing so many problems and issues for me that I was like, it's not fun anymore. The only thing that the repercussion with my work is only the controversies. Is people are seeing like there's a psychopath. I'm not this guy, So you become a little careful, and I didn't want to be careful because when you start being careful, you lose your authenticity. So I was like, I need something. I need more, So I did everything I wanted to do in Brazil. I'm not saying that everything was a success, but I did everything. I did series, I did TV shows, I did movies, I did SNL in Brazil. I did a few things that was like dreams of mine, So I remember 2017. My ex-wife at the time was like, why don't we go to America? This is too much. The things here are crazy. So let's just move. Let's just try something new. So I kind of made everything possible for me to try this thing. So when I first started doing shows in English, I was like, I felt alive again. I felt in love with stand-up again. Because I felt the same excitement that I had in the beginning. And I wasn't feeling this for years already, Years, because I was doing another show and traveling my country. We are very limited in Brazil because we have good people. It's a big country, but also we speak a language that only like 3 or 4 countries speak in the world. It's Brazil, Portugal, Angola, and Mozambique. It's just like, and we don't go to Angola and Mozambique to do shows. So it's very small. So I was like, I need to be able to, I want to conquer the world.
Right.
That's what I wanted to do. I want to conquer more, So doing in English was the path to do it.